Welcome to Backroads DIY. Today's video, we're going to be installing a new PTO clutch on my 2016 Hustler Super Z. This has the Kawasaki FX1000V motor in it. Just a little backstory on what was happening here is I was mowing with it about a week ago. Started smelling almost like a coolant smell. Started slowing down, kind of pulling over, and the engine just shut off on me. When it shut off, it was smoking like crazy. It was super hot. I thought for sure that I had blown the motor. Checked the oil; still had plenty of oil in it. Um, Called around locally here, just trying to see if I could figure out what was going on with it. Was ready to replace the motor. The motor on these are about $3,000 locally to me. But the guy I was talking to, shop down the road, he recommended checking the PTO clutch, and I've already diagnosed it, and I know that is the problem, and that's definitely a lot cheaper. That's roughly a little bit under $750 here to around me, so that saves me about $2,300, which is awesome. But let me show you exactly what was happening. So it shut off on me, and then when I went back to start the mower, it would just click and kind of turn the motor over, and that's why I thought it was completely seized. But let me get it. I already got the mower set up and jacked up here, ready to get up underneath it. Let me get you all set up, and I'll show you what it takes to replace the clutch on this. All right, hopefully you're all gonna be able to see down here. I don't get my arms in the way too much. But first thing I did was loosen the belt tension. So we did our belt off our PTO clutch here, and then there's also a little pigtail, little plug underneath that just lifts up, and the whole thing slides out. You see it here. I'm gonna tuck that up out of the way. All right, two tools you need are going to be a 5/8 socket wrench, and then a torque wrench. Because once we get the new one back on, we need to torque it down to spec. So first thing I'm gonna do here is remove this clutch. So it looks like this one is a Warner 522814, manufactured June 28, 2016. I said this mower has been a great mower for me. Bought it off auction a few years ago. Have not had any issues with it whatsoever. The 2016 Hustler Super Z 72-inch. Right, good. Let me move this out of the way here. All right, we got our bolt out, and then the clutch should just slide off your input shaft here. So we're gonna kind of wiggle it around, and it came off. Sorry for that noise, but this is not light. This is heavy. So take a look at it here. Try to spin it. Hopefully I can put it over here by the mic and see. All right, and if you listen closely, you can hear the bearings in this are completely gone. So what I think happened is this locked up on me. Bearings got super hot, started smoking, and just kept the under tension, just kept the motor from wanting to spin over. To diagnose this, and before the video, what I did is I just dropped this, started the mower. I'll get up underneath here, and we can turn the mower over, and I'll show you. So we come up here now and go to turn the mower over. Spins over freely, right? So let me grab the new clutch here, and we'll go over the installation process. All right, the clutch that the shop recommended was the 606936P clutch kit. Let's take a look at this. We've got the instructions here for disassembly and reassembly, and I noticed the torque 45 to 48 foot-pounds, and here warning. Listen a little bit. We've got a new pigtail. I probably will not replace this. I'm going to hold on to it. Got a new 5/8 bolt with some thread lock on there, and then let's see if I can get this out. somewhat. Apologies for that. All right, we got our nice new clutch here. And if you notice inside the PTO clutch here, we've got a key in here. So on the input shaft, there's a slot for this key to slide into. So we got to make sure we get this key lined up. And we also have to get our anchor here lined up, or this little slot with the anchor, and I'll show you underneath the mower, that comes down. That locks it in place so that this clutch just doesn't spin around when your motor spins. Okay, let's get set back up, get up underneath the mower for the fun part. All right, we're back under. So what we need to do now is take our clutch and the key on the inside. You can see here on the input shaft, the slot right here. So we need to line that key up with the slot, and then we're going to have to kind of twist it or clock it so that that slot that I showed you on the clutch lines up right here on this anchor. So that slot will go in and slide right over this here. That'll keep it locked in and keep it from wanting to spin around. So I'm gonna try to get you set up here. Apologies if I knock you over, but this may take me a few tries to get it up on here, get it in position. If it does too much, I'll just fast forward until we get it in position, and I'll show you what that looks like. All right, I don't know if you can see this or not. I can't see my camera right now. I know you can't see it now because I just knocked you over. But let me get this started here, and I'll stop. Make sure this just didn't fall on my head. Okay. All right. Let's try this again. All right. We got the bolt just kind of sitting in. Pigtail over here. And then right here, this little slot needs to come up right on that anchor. So I got to twist it a little bit, just like that, and then slide it up just like that, so I can't whittle back and forth. So I'm gonna pause the video, tighten this up, get this in position, and be right back. All right, get it all wrapped up here. We just put the belt back on. We torqued bolt down to 45 foot-pounds. Reinstalled our pigtail here. Now we're going to hop up, see if we can start to get the motor started. Fingers crossed. Awesome. Success. And I hope this video helped you out. If it did, would appreciate a like and subscribe. Thank you. Have a good day.